Yeah, yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Un saluto a
Hey.
tutti.
What's up, Juventini? Welcome back to the AJC match day. We got Fiorentina versus Juve, and the lineups are out there. We're going to take a look at it. It's finally confirmed not too long ago, probably about 30 minutes ago, from our boy Romeo Agresti and officially from Juventus. So here is the 11, and it is as expected. All right, so we've got Szczesny in goal. We've got Gatti, Bremer, Rugani, McKennie, Miretti, Locatelli, Rabiot, Kostic, with Keane and Chiesa up top. All right, so and into this one, there were some rumors that things may get canceled, may get shut down, obviously with the floods and everything that's going on there, and Tuscany essentially being in a state of emergency. But no such call being made. The game will continue as planned. All right. So as far as our lineup goes, I have absolutely no problems with it. Okay, I would prefer Cambiaso getting the start here, but other than that, I think this is going to be absolutely fine. We talked about it in the pre-match show today. Lucci and myself. For me, this team has an identity, and it's time to start maybe respecting it, whether we don't like it or not. All right, because the one thing I feel confident about this team going into every match, and I don't care the opponent, is that we are going to be tough for any team to break down. Okay, I think if you take away that blip against Sassuolo, we have pretty much proven it. Now, there are some that are thinking we're going to maybe waste another half of football against Fiorentina here. Maybe, but ultimately, I don't care as long as we get the 3 points, okay? I have absolutely no problems with this lineup. Keane deserves to start. I think he's been giving us the best out of the other guys. Milik is solid and making an impact every time he comes off the bench. Let him come off the bench and continue, okay? Chiesa's our star, everybody. Chiesa's our guy. So from him, let's get him involved early and often, and let's rock. Miretti's going to be relied upon in terms of creation as well as Federico Chiesa. McKennie, I think he's been solid this season, especially a right wing back. I like him as right wing back. Kostic with Chiesa, that could be where the question mark is, and maybe Cambiaso gives a little bit more breathing room to Chiesa down that flank and a little bit more creative and a lot more involved in the final third. We'll have to wait and see. But I love this lineup going into this game, all right? Black Mamba coming in here saying, why is Kostic in this lineup? Hey, you know what? It's not the be-all, end-all when you look at this lineup and everything. So, again, let's wait and see how the game plays out here. What is up, Ega? Thank you for joining in here, all right? Apex lineup is solid, and I love your message from earlier saying the now loading 39, all right? Absolutely love it. Big game for Miretti. You know what? They're all big games for all these guys. We just got to keep it rolling. This is the best start historically for Juventus with 7 clean sheets out of the opening 10 matches. Hey, it's time for predictions, everybody. You know mine. I said we continue it, and we go 8 out of 11 with a clean sheet. I'm not expecting Juve to concede here in the Stadio Archemi here. Ciao, Alex P. What is up? Drop your predictions in here. I went 2-0 with one of the goals coming from Federico Chiesa. I believe we will also see a PK in this game. Lucci went 2-1. All right. Apex coming in here 2-0. Same score line as me. I like it. Like where your head's at, you know. Great minds think alike, they say. Apex, there you go. Fire off those predictions. I'm going to give you the starting lineups for Fiorentina. As expected there as well. They will be in a 4-2-3-1, again, as expected. Tericiano in goal. Parisi, Quarta, Ranieri, Biraghi across the back. Arthur and Mandragora actually coming in here. Okay, thought it was going to be Duncan. It's going to be Mandragora. That was one that was kind of question mark going into this one. Then you've got Gonzalez, Barak, Guame with Beltran up top. So 4-2-3-1 for Fiorentina. And I said this, that depending how teams play us is when we see the struggles. So in this game, The fact that Fiorentina is keeping their setup the same, which I expected, because Italiano, the one thing you can bank on from him, he believes in what they do and he won't change it for anybody, no matter the opponent. When we played Bologna, you saw Motta change what they do and he widened out at the back. You take away the flanks against Juventus and it makes problems for us because then we're forced to go through centrally. That's where our struggles start to appear. Them keeping it the same, this is something else that should, of course, bode well for Juventus. So I like the fact that they're doing it. I also mentioned that on the pregame show leading up to this one. This is good for Juventus, but that is their lineup nonetheless, all right? Now, we get to more predictions. Swati coming in here 2-0 with a goal from Chiesa. There you go. Same prediction as me. Let's go. Chiesa goal would be wild. Oh, you know he's going to get one. You know he's going to get one here. And does he sell it? Does he sell it, everybody? If Chiesa scores a goal today, does he sell it? I think he's selling it. I think he's selling it. And oh man, could you imagine how many more tears would flow from Comiso? He was upset. He never got a call. He never got a phone call, a goodbye call. Selling there? Chiesa? Oh, please stick it to my veins. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Apex says he does. I fully agree with you, okay? If Chiesa scores a goal, he's selling. And I also think Vlahovic would as well, should he enter the game and then score. Eka's hoping for a Keane goal. Want him to finally do the gritty celebration. Hey, you know what? He deserves at least one on the books this season. And I'm sure you all saw that play involving Napoli on their goal yesterday. And it's quite infuriating. It's quite infuriating when these situations arise. And then you're looking at this across the league. Shocking. It's just shocking. And again, it happens everywhere. It's not just Juve games. That one was a shocker as well. Is what it is. Udinese pulling out a victory against Milan. This helps Juventus. Inter beating Atalanta, which was expected. Again, the conditions might affect this game too, and I fully expect an ugly grind, okay? Which I think benefits Juventus. But I would expect it. The conditions up around those regions are probably going to be pretty rough given what's going on. And we saw the northern section games yesterday being affected also as well by conditions. And it makes for some ugly football, nothing fluid by any means. And again, I think advantage Juventus when it comes to that. So we will see, of course, as the game kicks off and whatnot very, very soon. Keep the predictions coming, everybody. We got really not a whole lot of news. Cambiaso was up in the air as far as starting. There was some rumors surrounding Vlahovic getting the nod there, but overall I feel good with Keane starting. I want to see Keane and Chiesa. Very, very curious about this partnership and what happens here. I think, like we kind of covered on the pregame show, what's interesting about it is going to be what happens out of the midfield. Because when you have a pairing up top of Milik and Keane, or Vlahovic and Milik, Vlahovic and Keane, etc., they play very, very close to one another, okay? All of a sudden, when you throw Chiesa into the mix, it changes everything. Changes the landscape for everything that Juventus does. Because he loves to drift off to the left side. And we don't want to shut that down by any means. But how we have to make up for that is through the midfield. Miretti hopefully is set up in a manner that we heard leading up to this game, probably about 2, maybe 3 days ago, that he would be behind the two forwards, almost in like a 4-3-1-2. A 3-4-1-2, because we play 3 center backs. If that's the case, that would help out tremendously for Moise Kean. If he's left alone on an island, that is going to be a bit of an issue, okay? But it'll be interesting to see if they advance Miretti centrally, like was rumored there. We'll see what happens. But that'll be key to watch, is how they work together and whatnot. The reason I'm liking Keane right now is because, number one, the work rate and all that, that's great, but he's starting to create a lot on his own. Again, something we got into on the discussion this morning. You need a guy to do that, and you kind of need that when you're looking at this Juventus side, all right? Because if they're not creating on their own, it's going to be slim pickings. Milla can do it for, a decent amount, but Keane's been pretty good at it. This is where Vlahovic, in my personal opinion, struggles the most. And it's going to be something he's going to have to work at if he wants to fit in with us. Otherwise, he just may not be one of the guys. Because if we're continuing down this avenue, the guys are going to have to beat guys 1v1 and do something on their own to kind of create these opportunities outside of just the general crosses that are tossed in there from Kostic, McKennie on the opposite side, sometimes Weah and whatnot. So again, we'll see how things develop and go through this game. My feed has just kicked in to the game here, and let's see. Alex P mentioning that Keane is a player that can start from deeper and get to the goal. Absolutely. He wasn't always that guy either. So this is one of my things where I am starting to get concerns about Dusan Vlahovic, because man, Keane has made some very, very noticeable changes to his game and improvements. Vlahovic has to do it as well. He's just got to. I'm sorry, because sometimes when we're talking about it, make it less obvious you're copying me. When we're talking about Vlahovic, and the most simple fashion I could lay it out this morning on the show is that if you're making that kind of money on a squad, I would expect you to make your way in and fit in no matter what the hell the setup is. And maybe that's too harsh for me. You guys can all let me know. But it's kind of how I'm starting to feel. It's put up or shut up. You're making a ton. I don't want to hear about 3-5-2, number of chances, all this. It's just time to put up, because if you're making that money, it shouldn't really matter. So maybe, just maybe, he isn't worth it. Hey, and that's a whole separate discussion. But I think he's got a long way to go and really has to pick things up. Today, though, it's going to be Keane and Chiesa. Let's see how we go. They're going through the lineups on the graphics there. I will drop you right here the graphic for Juve's starting 11, and let's go. And Alex P agrees with me and says, definitely time to pull up your big boy pants. There you go. And last chance being this season. Yeah, and we got into the discussion on the preview talking about his contract extension. It's one of the extensions I say hold up on. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes, all right? That's how I feel anyways. Pump the brakes on the extension here. We're looking at Parisi here. 2 goals in 65 games in Serie A. Promising youngster. We're looking at Miretti, man. This kid needs a goal. Very, very bad. 42 games in Serie A. We got to get this guy a goal. Got to get this guy a goal. He's got... he did hit the century mark for Juventus all comps. I'm pretty sure Miretti did. Did he not? You guys could correct me if I'm wrong. I thought I remember seeing that not long ago. And yes, I agree with you. Alex. He does need a loan. For the time being, though, man, a goal would help him while he's with us. A contribution would help us, but a goal, big. What say Juve? Hyped up, Juve 4. Welcome. Let's go. We're all hyped up for this one. We got to keep things rolling. We're looking at Gonzalez. He's got a good, solid start to the season. 5 goals in 9 games for him. Again, I'm not terribly concerned. I'm just not terribly concerned going into this game. We're looking at Federico Chiesa. You know he's going to be ready to go. He's got 4 goals in 9 appearances this season. My Fantacalcio could use a lot from Federico Chiesa this weekend. Let's go. All right. Yeah, we went through this too. We obviously all saw the leaks on those kits. We worked with La Maglia Bianconera off our leaks and what I've seen. And I can tell you this, that the first kit is about 92% accurate. The third kit is around 88 to 90, and then the away kit is about a 75%, 77% chance of and the reason is because we know there's a pattern on it, but from the photos from Adidas, they're blurred, so you can't tell what this pattern is on it, but the away one has a some type of an electricity yellow pattern on it, kind of this white base. It's hard to explain, but I'm with you. I don't like the second one. It does look like something an older gentleman would put on while going out for a brisk walk or something. But yeah, the first one I absolutely love, the home kit. And I think the third kit can be an all-timer, my friend. It's, man, especially if it comes out with just that zebra there. Clean, clean. Who's the sponsor going to be, though? Who's the sponsor going to be? Hopefully nothing that's going to wreck the kit, you know? But, man, the home and the third could be absolutely ball and kits there. And yes, I know. And it's not just you. Like, everybody loves the black kits. And to be honest, this will make, what, 4 seasons? Is it going to be 4 seasons in a row with a black kit from Juve? I think it's going to be 4 in a row that we've got black kits. We got a black kit this year. We had one last. And we had one the year before. That'll be 4 straight seasons with a dark black kit. So, yeah, there you go. Hoping for some Arab sponsor. If my prediction is right, my theory is that the next sponsor is also going to be incorporated with the minority shareholder. I think that's what's kind of the aim for. There are 2 huge American companies in the mix, but there's also outside companies in there. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Apple. Tony Tran wants Apple. A white apple on the home kit? Not a white one on the black one, man. It'd have to be gold. I don't know how I feel about the Apple. And I love Apple products. I have a ton of Apple products, but I don't know about the Apple on the kit and how I'd feel about it. Kind of look a little funny. You want it to be in white on the third? No, I think it should be gold. Whatever sponsor, do it like the 15-16 one, man. Let's keep it gold. Okay, make sure my feed is in fact live. Sometimes it starts delayed. No, I'm on time. We are a couple minutes from kickoff, everybody. I'm hyped up. Drop a like while you're in here, everybody. Drop your predictions if you haven't already. We got some 2-0s going out there with Chiesa. Goal from Suarez. I'm thinking the same thing. I went 2-0. Lucci went 2-1. Sweet Lucifer, already went 2-0. You know what? And speaking of shirts, Jeremy Nass saying nice shirt. These icon kits that they put out, they are bangers. Like each and every one. I got the short sleeve one. They're just classic. And then I got the black one that looks like Dino Zoff's kit of old school. These icon kits are always money. They've been money like 4 years in a row. Check out the icon kits, everybody. You could still find this one too. Still a pretty easy find, and this thing is just nice, especially when winter rolls around, starts to get a little colder. Nice. Tony Trim going 1-0. 3-1 from Alex P. A double from Chiesa. 1 from the Crazy Horse. Let's go. Luca coming in here. 1-0 win for Juve. Keen goal assist from Miretti. All right. Tony Trim with the keen goal. 1-0 Greece Fiesta. Hey, however the hell we can get it, I don't even care. We got to keep the wins rolling. Milan dropped to Udinese. Let's go. A little bit of breathing room there. We can create a little more room with the victory today, and we want to keep the pressure on the Merdazzurri, okay? Keep pressure on them. We got a big one going November 26th. I still stand firm on my feelings about this team. Whether some of us like it or not, the identity is there. We are no-nonsense defense first team, okay? But this is the best start historically defensively for a Juventus side ever with 7 clean sheets out of the opening 10 matches. Let's make it 8 out of the opening 11, okay? And I do have faith that all the teams we face will struggle to break us down. Hopefully that's the case today, and hopefully we get the firepower going up top, because that is one thing. We do have to be much more clinical up top. Osama 2-0. Let's go, everybody. Come on. Lester Williams coming in here. Let's go. Forza Juve. We look at the sides coming out for the lineups here. they'll get the Serie A anthem. We're looking at Artur. Hopefully he has a good game but causes no damage because we need this guy off our books. Time to say bye-bye. Rocco Comiso, I'm sure, is somewhere in the crowd next to a towel for all his tears. Can't stop crying. But I'm ready for this one. We may be surprised, and whether it's the right call or not to proceed with the game, hey, it is what it is. They're playing forward. I'm going to enjoy the match. But thoughts definitely go out to everyone in the Tuscan region that is affected by the floods. No good. No good. All right. Time for the handshakes, then the toss. Let's go. Raven coming in here. Where is Cambiaso? Kostic and Chiesa can't play together. What is Allegri doing? I've seen Kostic and Chiesa have one solid game together this season. Hopefully, we see the second one today. What happened to Meretti playing as Cam? Well, we have to see. It might play out that way. I never trust the graphics from the broadcast booth and whatnot. You really got to wait to see how it plays out once the match starts here. Photos of the officials. Getting ready for the coin toss. Captain Adrian Rabiot. Will he extend with Juventus? What are your thoughts, chat? Let me know. Do you think he's going to extend and stay with Juventus? Or do you think he's going to move on? I will say Fiorentina's always got decent kits. You know, and this dates way back. But like, man, the Batistuta era, you know, with the Nintendo sponsor. Oh, man. Takes me back to my childhood. They always got some good kits. Same with Roma, except if you've seen Roma's latest leak for next year's away kit. Whew. Pretty hard to fuck up a Roma kit, but Jesus, you guys, it's terrible. It is terrible. Here's hoping they're not bumping into each other. Yeah, absolutely. Can't have Kostic and Chiesa getting in each other's way. Luca says he believes Rabiot leaves, but makes Juve some money. Then we'd have to extend him because he's in final year again. Jerry believes he moves on for more pay. I think he might. If the rumors are true. Oh, Allegri and Artur with the pleasantries before the game. Moise Kean ripping in there. Let's go. Let's go. Love to see a gritty. Love to see a gritty early. Inside 10 minutes. Let's go. So I'm calling Juve 2-0 victory. Are we going to get one early, though? I don't know if I'm going to call for the early one. I think the teams are getting together now in solidarity, showing just a sign of support for everything that's going on in Tuscany with the flooding. Nice. What also is a great story coming out of today is rivalries aside and everything. The ultras from both sides, Fiorentina and Juventus, working together, cleaning up mud around areas and streets and stuff. I think this was done in days leading up to the event. That is beautiful, and that is awesome to see. Italiano here, manager of Bald FC that Lex shows a lot of love to. Luca, I feel either a early or a late goal. I think, and that is, yeah, it's absolutely great. It was great to hear that. That was brought to us from Maurizio from around Turin. And yeah, that's really what it's all about. You see things like what happened to Fabio Grosso, in Marseille. But then you hear stories like this, and it's the way it should be around the beautiful game. Banter, everyone knows I love banter, right? But hey, gotta keep it real too. Let's go. Looking at Bremer, another player set to get a contract extension to 2028. Yeah, Fiorentina's always got some good-looking kits, We're getting ready. Come on, let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's get hyped up. I got the air horn ready, everybody, okay? I'm just watching. I don't want to... And there we go. It's underway, everybody. Fiorentina with the ball to start, long ball forward. Headed deep, Kostic. No nonsense clearance. Back up, Chiesa will do a little bit of battle here. Artur will launch this one back to Juve's defense. Rugani heads it forward. Arthur heads it back. Locatelli pumps it forward, looking Keane's way, and it's cleared again. And again, Rugani with a header. Now headed over to Gonzalez for Fiorentina. He's trying to just hold a little possession for a little bit. Does go out of bounds. It's going to be a Juventus throw-in. A little bit of a frantic start here with just clearances from one back line to the other. Now we can ease into this thing. Kostic set to take the throw-in right next to Max Allegri. And there's a throw-in looking Keane's way, but can't settle it or flick on. This one goes straight out the sidelines. Come on, everybody. Let's go. Let's go. Quarta to Ranieri. Biraghi trying to play it down the line there, looking Kwame's way. It's going to go off Juventus player for a throw-in. Italiano looks like he can't make up his mind if he wants to sit or stand. Gatti doing battle there with Kwame. Continues to battle. There's a long ball forward. This should be cleaned up very easily and routinely by Rugani. Push back to Szczesny. Plays it out to the flank for Bremer. He's going to have to just launch this one. Oh, he's looking Rabiot's way. Headed on. Keane doing battle. Trying to settle it. Chiesa unlucky as he tries to settle it as well and get it to stop at his feet. But Fiorentina has to go all the way back to Terracciano. Now up for Parisi on the right flank for Fiorentina. Little 1-2s played there. Mandragora and Parisi. Goes back to the back line. Quarta. To Biraghi. Ranieri. Back to Terracciano. No pressure from Juventus on Terracciano. Let him play it out to the flank, and Rabiot closes him down quickly. Back to Terracciano, and again, no pressure from Juventus. Chiesa seems to be just hanging right next to Quarta. Keane next to Ranieri. Miretti up high, watching Artur. Here's Parisi coming in just to pick up the ball. So it looks like we're using the strikers to rule out the two midfielders and even center backs. And we're going to force them to play on the perimeters from the looks of it. Fiorentina in possession, left flank. Trying to go inside here. Guami playing it back. Guami on it again. Hard challenge there from Locatelli. Lets him know he's there. Always know Locatelli's going to take a chunk. Ooh, Gonzalez makes his way forward. Rugani comes in, cleans up Parisi. Parisi's down. It's going to be a throw-in for Fiorentina, but Parisi's down. Picks it up now that he sees his team wants to play on. Gonzalez now, switching field. Biraghi's probably going to cross it in. Here's the cross, and that's cleaned up by Gatti. Only as far as Ranieri, headed right back in. Gatti trying to just settle this one down, but it's staying at the feet here. Not very convincing at the back during this little sequence. Kawami now, cross in, deflected. Rabiot heads it down. Oh, lovely by Chiesa to get in there, get a touch on it. Here's Miretti trying to get away. Oh, just couldn't get that away from Kawami, but he did draw the foul earlier. Ref was giving him advantage. Nice quick little break there from Juventus. Artur the one there, having to foul Miretti as he's trying to break away. Come on. Kostic now on the left flank, taking on Parisi. Keep the ball in. And he doesn't keep it in. Let's not be cheap on possession here, boys. Come on. Waiting for Parisi to retrieve a ball so we can get this game going again. Quick throwing in. Mandragora. It's going to switch a field. Heading for Biraghi's. Quickly closed down by McKennie. Now out to Kawami. Gatti watching him. A little bit of space there. Now Kawami's going to switch. Going for Gonzalez. Can't settle that one down. Kostic is back. He's going to clean it up. Just launches it up the byline blindly. Parisi closes that down. Just wanted to get it out, Kostic. Artur on it now. Again, Juve has dropped very far back. Biraghi on it now. Up ahead. That's cleaned up. McKennie in for Bremer. Bremer's going to play it forward for Locatelli. Again, back now. McKennie trying to play some 1-2s as they try to get out of their zone. Throwing off Keith's chest. Chiesa tries to get in there. Ooh. Just cleaned up at the back there. Otherwise, that would have been a nice break for Juventus. Ball's bouncing forward beyond Gatti. He's there to clean it up. He's going to launch this one forward down the sideline. Nicely settled from Rabiot. Trying to get going there, but just clips Artur on a foul. It's going to be free kick for Fiorentina there. Oof. Such a close bang play there. Hard done by there if Rabiot gets that touch. He'd probably be on if not keen. But easy. Trying to free up some space. Nicely done from Rugani there, but can't get the ball to Chiesa. It's just beyond him, and now Fiorentina back in possession. Here's Barak. Quarta has made the run all the way up the pitch after retrieving it. Barak being watched by Rabiot. Over to Biraghi. Biraghi right-footed cross in. Deflects off a Juve player. Tech can't keep it in. So it's going to be a corner kick now for Fiorentina. Come on. Oh, yeah, Mark. We want the win. We want the win. Let's go. Hey, ciao, Rick. Love our friends from Australia. At the JCD Melbourne Gigi Buffon official fan club. Corner kick for Fiorentina. The ball's in. Headed up. It's still up in the air. Gatti gets to it ahead of Quarta. One-time hit from Artur there is terrible as it always ends up going wide towards the corner. Tech will have a goal kick here. Ciao, ciao, Mark. Great seeing you in here. We're 7 minutes, 40 seconds in here. Slow start from Juventus. Fiorentina not looking to harm us at all so far. But getting the majority in possession right now. Biraghi dropping like a sack of potatoes. Get up. McKennie barely puts body into you, man. Let's go. Get up. The friggin' joke. Had to watch this crap all last game against Verona. I don't want to watch it again, okay? Get up. Enough's enough. Set the tone early, ref. And it's always the captains, eh? Always the captains with this nonsense. Keen redemption arc begins today. Let's go. I don't care who. Let's just find the back of the net. Let's win this game. McKennie throws it in all the way back to Gatti. He's going to play it to Bremer. Beltran putting pressure there over to Rugani. He's being closed down by Gonzalez. Back to Bremer. Bremer finding Rabiot. Rabiot into McKennie. Into Keane. Nice touch for Rabiot. Keeps it moving. You got to move the ball, man. Ah, come on. Oh, he gets to Kostic. Cross low and hard. Oh, it's in! Goal! And it's Minetti! Minetti! Come on, baby! Yes! Yes! Let's go! Holy, I thought Rabiot's pass wasn't going to make it there. And then it gets to Kostic. The pass in and Minetti with the softest touch. Short side, beating Terriciano. Juve 1, Fiorentina 0. Let's go, baby. First chance of the game. Woo! Look at this. Oh, my God. Parisi couldn't cut that off, and Kostic lays that in. Oh, Quarta slid in there and couldn't block it. Minetti, baby. Come on. È segnato numero 20, Fabio Miretti! Fabio Miretti! Fabio Miretti! Woo! Let's go, baby. 1-0. Finally, the monkey is off the kid's back. Let's go. Woo! 10 minutes, 26 seconds in. Juve up 1-0. Oh, man. Keep it rolling. First chance of the game, and it's in the back of the net. Miretti. Love to see the kid score. I'm hyped, baby. I'm hyped. Let's go. Yes, Alex. Let's give him a break. Hey, please. Let's go. Miretti, beautiful. But, man, Rabiot and Keane. How about that touch from Keane in that build-up? Hey, him and Rabiot. Let's go. Let's go, baby. All right. Juve back in possession. It's McKennie here playing it into Keane. Look at Keane's hold up, baby. Look at this. Earning the foul. Yes. Keep working, Keane. Just been an animal for us. That touch to Rabiot and that lead-up play. Oh, that is how you turn it on a team. We said going into this one, Fiorentina for me is suspect at the back. We got to take advantage. I don't care if we only get 7 sequences in this game. We got to be able to punish them because they're just not that good at the back. I have no belief in them at the back. Ooh. Rabiot plays one back beyond Gatti. They kind of got caught there, but Rabiot doing well to come in there and save face there. We can regroup here now. Throw in for Fiorentina. They take it quickly. Mandragora drops it back to Biraghi. Keane's going to put a little pressure here at the back as Ranieri plays it over for Quarta. He's got Parisi to his right now. Chiesa closing things down. Sorry, Miretti closing things down. Parisi has to go back to Quarta. Here's Chiesa putting some pressure. He's got... Ooh! Thought he was going to go to Tericiano. Tries to turn Chiesa. Get there. Get a foot in there. Yes! Come on, Miretti. Oh, just misses Chiesa on the play in there. Would have been clear in. Here's Barak being pressured by Rugani. How far up is Rugani? So we got them carrying up the pitch on the left flank for Fiorentina. Rabiot just containing here. Rugani's got to get back to his spot. Slowly trotting back. Kostic keeping tabs here on Gonzalez. Miretti has dropped all the way back with Parisi. Here's Barak in central. Has a hit, but woo, that's going to scare the hot dog vendor more than anyone. All right, baby. Let's go. Everybody jacked up for Miretti. That's what we want to see. All right, grande Miretti. Miretti finally getting on the board. Love to see it, everybody. Love to see it. Let's keep the pressure up. Let's keep pushing him up there. What a nonchalant finish there from Miretti. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, hey. You're not going to call a foul there? Are you serious, ref? My God, man. Kouame just absolutely cleaned Rabiot up from behind. You're not going to call that. This is ridiculous. Week in, week out. Easy calls here, too, for officials. Easy calls. Miretti's well, that's what we got to see. You know, a lot of us, and I've been one, I will admit, I say, once he gets that contribution, it'll pick up. Now we'll find out. He finally gets that. Bonaventura on the bench surprises me for Fiorentina, but I don't know, he started really hot, had a little bit of lull there, and then got back to playing good. But I don't care. 1-0 up for Juventus. Haven't hit 15 minutes mark. Let's get that second, boys. Let's get that second. Bremer on the free kick here. My God. Looking very suspect on what he wants to do with that thing. And now just launches it forward. Goes over the head. Keane putting pressure, though, on Ranieri. Draws him all the way to the corner on the left flank. He's going to launch this one up. Bremer there. Cleans it up. Again through Rabiot's back. At least you called this one, ref. Let's get a second one and absolutely kill these guys, okay? Let's get a second one and absolutely kill these guys, because if they're 2-0 down against us in our defense, they're gonna be busted up. Fiorentina's sus, and they've got two losses going into this one. Haven't scored in either of those 2 games. Keep it rolling. Don't give them absolutely anything. Let's get this next one. Tech on it here. Ooh, header one there, but still going to be out of bounds for Juventus throw-in. And it's nice that we're pushing those outsides. Kwame on one side, Gonzalez on the other. We're pushing them back, which is nice, because it's going to help in making Fiorentina even more toothless. Yeah, we've been talking about that. We talked about today. Finally feels like a hard team to beat. We're hard to score on, and that's good enough for me. That in its own is an identity, so let's build off that. If we can get these guys firing offensively. Fiorentina on it here. Mandragora over to the side for Biraghi. Decides against crossing it. Drops it back for Mandragora. Plays it to Artur. Artur goes lateral. You guys remember that? Artur. Now back. Remember that too? Here we go. Quarta. Over to Barak, who's dropping very deep now for Fiorentina. Artur. Barak. Closed down by Miretti. Kostic watching Parisi here. Parisi to Artur. Over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez beats Miretti, cuts inside. Now switches it up for Biraghi. Biraghi's going to have a cross in here. Has to get dealt with. And that's Locatelli heading it out. And it's going to be a throw-in on Biraghi's flank. And Locatelli quickly helps organize the defense there. "17 minutes, 24 seconds in. Fiorentina with the ball. Throw in for Biraghi. Going all the way back to Ranieri. He's going to switch field over for Quarta. Parisi has moved centrally now. And Quarta's going to go all the way to the back post side for Kwame, but that's cleared out by McKennie. Keane comes back to settle it. He's dropping back. We don't want him there. Somebody show for him. Drops it for Tech, and Tech's going to launch this one, but he only finds Artur. Challenge in here. Barak's on it. Tries to flip it forward. And they squeeze him out. There's nothing doing there. Fiorentina's going to lobby. There's nothing doing there. Cleanly dealt with. Tech's got to find a player on those clearances and never central. At least put it up a flank, man. Like, just basics here. If you're not going to find a guy, put it up the flanks. Gonzalez now. Switching the field. Biraghi drops it in for Kwame. He's behind. McKennie blocks that one. And now has it out. Again, Keane doing battle. Here comes Rabiot. Misses that one. Kwame comes in. Little 1-2. Tried to get played there from Juventus, and Rugani just says, I'm getting rid of it for a throw-in. That's fine. That's fine. Fiorentina starting to step things up here. Ultimately, we're dealing with it just fine. But again, got to start finding the marks. McKennie doing good battles here. Finding Rabiot. Rabiot closed down. Now drops it for McKennie, and he just pumps it forward. Chiesa is going to give a little bit of pressure here. But again, easy play out for Parisi, and then everybody else has to come up and support. Locatelli following Artur. Gonzalez being watched by Kostic. He gets beat. Oh, foul in the back there. Kostic is getting beat by Gonzalez pretty quick. Gonzalez is a good player, but Kostic, he's nowhere near on his first step. This could be a problem. I think he might also be a little fortunate not to get a yellow on that one. Yeah, we're all feeling the same as Apex here with Miretti. Hopefully he could play with more calmness, and just hopefully the momentum starts increasing confidence, especially in the end result of his play. Mark 1, hope we are not going to park the bus. Yeah, I think we'll have a little bit more of a storm to weather, and then I think we'll get in, because don't forget, Juve scored in this one while it was still in the feeling out process of this game. So getting an early one, we're still in a feeling out process. Beragi's going to be over this dead ball for Fiorentina. I think we probably have another 5 minutes before we could start to truly climb in this one. Here's Beragi. It's an in-swinger, headed, but it's over. Tech's goal, but it was off Juventus. It is going to be a corner kick now that Juve has to contend. Come on. Fiorentina on the corner here. Biragi still taking. There it is. Cleared out. Only as far as Artur. Settles it down. I believe that's Mandragora trying to make the run there. Cleaned up nicely by Gatti. Plays it forward for Chiesa. Chiesa holds things up. Plays it back. Kenny trying to play it forward. Rabiot lets it go. Oh, lovely touch from Miretti. Oh, Keane, pay attention, man. He's hitting you. He's hitting you. But he can't get to that ball. Just missing Keane. They're going to commit numbers forward. We're going to have opportunities like that. We had a nice 1-2 with Rabiot and Keane for the goal leading up to it. And then we have a nice one there with Miretti with a beautiful touch. Ooh, a little too hard there from Federico Chiesa. Don't give him any easy ones. Not in the final third. I hate fouls in the other team's half. Just make it difficult for them, but don't take fouls up there. Yeah, I would say that it's worth watching Gonzalez and Kostic on that side. There's been some concerns already, so definitely have to keep tabs there. And so will Rugani. He will have to be aware there. The nice thing is that Fiorentina's playing one central forward, so Bremer can essentially rule that out, and Rugani should be there to help clean up when needed. As Locatelli's man-marking Barak there. Bremer easily clears this one out. No nonsense. Keane trying to settle this one, keep it in, just can't. It's going to be a throw-in for Fiorentina. Gonzalez looking to have it in quick. Allegri walking in between where the ball's going as he's shouting orders. Hilarious. Hilarious. Love the little games inside the game, hey? Biragi. In for Beltran. He can't sell it, but Barak gets it. He's scanning. Being watched. Over to Artur. Goes lateral for Gonzalez. Gonzalez on Kostic now. Cuts it side left-footed shot. Ooh. Okay, Kostic. Kostic is upset because he believes his defense should be on the inside there. However, at the same time, he's cut you left times. Like, he's cut to his left how many times already? Don't give him his left, Kostic. Force him to the foot he doesn't want to go. It doesn't matter if you expect your defense to be there. Let's go. Sharpen up there. Beltran's touch. Doesn't help him. Bremer trying to get out there. Sees it out. Off a Fiorentina player. It's going to be Juventus throw. Ciao, ciao, Chris. We're up 1-0. We got an early one. Okay. Miretti gets the monkey off his back. And that was our only opportunity so far of this game. But we are not given anything to Fiorentina, okay? They have the possession so far, but they're not really looking like they can hurt us. But we are shelled up. We are shelled up. But you joined us now to see us, I think, in what's going to be the storm is over now. We're 24 minutes in. We can hopefully start to grow with the ball a little bit more. Let's see. Because right now, in terms of... what the hell have they done? They've changed their statistics here. 68% possession for Fiorentina so far. Okay. 3 attempts for Fiorentina, 1 for Juventus, 1 on target, 1 goal. 1 on target for Fiorentina. That was the weak hit from Gonzalez, easily stopped by Tech. Good pressure there from Kostic, but he's closed down quickly by 2 players. That's a foul there on Gonzalez. Going through Kostic there. Oh, and he's not happy about it. That's an easy foul, pal. Okay, so 2 things you could do about it. Nothing. Shut the hell up. Let's get another one here as a set piece. Come on. Mark 1 doesn't believe that Chiesa and Keane is working. I think we still need more of the ball to truly determine this. It's hard to say exactly how it's going to play out. Right now, it's slim pickings up forward, and they're just trying to hit those midfielders on the advanced runs. So they're just playing as kind of these pivots. But let's see. Chiesa and Kostic both over this one on the set piece. Get a second one here, Juve. Come on, get a second one here. Come on. Chiesa runs over. Kostic has it in. It's curling in. Oh, header. It's still up in the area. Parisi taking it down. Rabiot putting pressure. He can only clear it. Goes as far as Locatelli. Does battle in there. Gatti comes in, cleans it up, but too far out for a throw-in for Fiorentina. Mandragora not happy. Believes it was a foul there. Locatelli just couldn't head it beyond him. We could have kept them under still. That's all right. And Mandragora upset as Locatelli grabs his shirt with his hand there. Gamesmanship. Gamesmanship. All right. Wow, throw-in, switching sides now. Foul throw, you don't see that too often. Definitely not at this level. Ball played into Keane. Gets cleaned up a bit there. But Rabiot doing battle. It is like the trenches in there. Kawami's touch lets him down. It's going to go out. It's going to be a Juventus throw. We'll take our time getting into it. It'll be McKennie dropping back to take it. Miretti with a flick on, looking Keane's way, can't hit him. Kostic trying to come in and put some pressure on Gonzalez. There you go. Now you're taking him over to his right foot where he doesn't want to go. Foul there again from Kostic. Mamma mia. Come on. Jesus, man. And that's so fucking soft from this ref too, man. Like barely clips that leg, man. Is Duchan taking part in Movember? I missed it. Thought it was just a bit of dirt. Gonna get another set piece here for Fiorentina. Biraghi again. The one over, it's essentially their dead ball specialist. Artur fakes a run. Here's Biraghi. That's a good ball, but it's headed out. Mandragora set to cross this one in. He does. Oh, that's a good cross, but way too close to Szczesny. Good heat, good spin on it, but way too close to Tech. Ball at the back with Bremer. He can just launch it forward, looking Keane's way. His touch lets him down, but he comes back to fight for it and does well. McKennie doing battle with Barak. Barak heads it in front of Beltran. Bremer puts the pressure, cleans it up here. Oh, nice strike from Gonzalez. That's a big save from Tech. There you go. Get a little possession here. Luca. Oh, finds Keane. In for Rabiot. Kostic, oh my God, Rabiot hammers him in the calf with that one. That's okay. Lovely play from Rugani there. Do not tell me Rugani's getting the foul on this. Gaining possession on Beltran there. Wow. Wow. There's counterattacks to be had in this game for us to hurt. But Jesus, man, Kostic, give yourself a little bit of space there and give Rabiot a little bit of room, but you can't drill it at his calf like that, Adrian. Come on. That's a big save from Tech. Good opportunity there from Fiorentina. Gonzalez on it again. Miretti watching him. Dishes for Barak. Miretti now moves to him. Plays it over to the left side for Biraghi. Biraghi thinks against crossing. Kouami in for Barak now. Locatelli quickly takes away the space. Well done. Don't give him space for crosser. And here's Kouami with a low ball inside for Mandragora. Dished off back inside for Mandragora. Gatti shields it. It's played inside. Oh no, Kouami. Woo! Someone in the nosebleeds might get dinged by that one. But Fiorentina's picking it up. Juve's going to have to, again, pick up the balance and play here. A little too shelled up there. Little too shelled up. And I will agree with this, coming in from Forza Juve. You could definitely see some of the patterns in this, in the countering. And the mids are very active to get involved here. Here's Miretti moving forward. Nice play inside for Kostic. Oh, Kostic, you can't lose it there, man. And you have the options. Like, Jesus, man. Move the ball. Let the ball do the work. You haven't taken a player on in a 1v1 like since you've joined us. You're not going to do it there. Dish it to Chiesa. He's right there. Fucking infuriating. Ball played inside for Beltran. Cleaned up by Bremer. Miretti, who plays it back. Rugani stops it from going to Tech. I'm not sure if that was a play from Miretti. Gatti. His clearance is blocked by Barak. It's going to be a throw-in for Juventus deep. Fiorentina looking to press Juve. Make it hard for them to get it. That's a hell of a throw from McKennie, but it's Chiesa can't read it properly for a flick on. But really, we should be looking to get these throw-ins to settle, not just flick on. Guarta over for Ranieri. Keane applying a little bit of pressure into Biraghi. He's going to flip this one forward. Locatelli, doing battle with Barak. Biraghi trying to have this throw in quick. We're at 32 minutes, 30 seconds. It's 1-0 Juventus from the foot of Miretti. Ranieri back for Tericiano. Chiesa coming in hot. Parisi now set to get the ball. Miretti just couldn't take away the inside lane for him. Parisi running away with this one. He's going to play it over to the left for Biraghi. Now Biraghi's going to cut in. Artur wants it. He's going to get it now. He has Gonzalez over to his right. Plays it to him. And now we have Gonzalez and Kostic again. Cuts inside left again. And he loses him. Here's Miretti. And Miretti does well to go in there and block. We have a player down. Fiorentina's playing on. Keep playing. Chiesa's trying to get a stoppage. Keep playing on, you guys. Bloody hell. You think they're going to stop and wait for you because you got a guy down? That's up to the ref, but play it on. Miretti's down laboring here. Oh, did he get the boot in the junk? These guys love those Juve striped mutande, eh? The underwears there. They just love those things. Oh, yeah, there it is, the little Mo from Dushan. Oh, whoo. Let's all take a second here for young Miretti. Whew. Yeah, that is a kick to the junk. You might feel like you got to puke right now, kid, but it'll take a couple, take a few minutes there, my man. What a game for him. What a half for him, eh? Kick to the junk, first goal. My God. So he's off right now for the time being. He does trot back in. They're still holding the junk. Man, I feel for him. Artur switching it out to the right side for Parisi. He's going to cut inside on Kostic again. There's a left-footed hit. Blocked by Bremer. It's going to go out. It's going to be Fiorentina corner. Kostic just keeps getting beat to the inside far too easily. Keep them to the outside, man. That's what we're trying to do in the setup. Keep them to the outside. It's when you get beat to the inside that they start getting options and then other guys have to come in to help. Here's an in-swinger headed out by Keane. Miretti does well. Settle. Look at Miretti. Oh, nice ball out. We got Kostic on the move here. Get to the ball first, Kostic. Come on. Cross in. Oh. Keane trying to direct that one to goal. It's going to be a throw-in for Juventus. Man, a little urgency, Kostic. Get to the ball sooner. Maybe take that guy on a little bit. He's so calm, like so lax. Die. Come on. 36 minutes, 13 seconds. 1-0 Juventus. Rabiot tries to settle this one down. Kostic, man. Are you getting in there? Too easy. Oh my God, Kostic. That is a mess. That is a mess. Way too easy to let them go. Just to let them regroup here when you got them pinned down. These are the moments I'd be throwing my jacket off on Max. Don't take fouls in that end when they're completely overwhelmed and under pressure. Long ball forward looking Beltran's way. Rugani deals with it easily. Here's Bremer coming in to clean up. And he's going to have it out. That's a foul as well. Thank you. Yeah, Beltran. Yeah. Come on. So we got some shouts for Illing Jr., Cambiaso. I'm, I don't think it's, Kostic is frustrating me. He's got to clean it up, especially defensively. But Cambiaso and Illing don't instill a ton of confidence when I'm talking about the back end play and defensively. Oh, bad pass there from Rabiot right to Kwame. But Gatti's there to close things down. McKennie has dropped off. Biragi's going to have a little bit of space here. Rabiot finally comes in, close it down. McKennie gets beat by the pass. Played inside for Mandragora. Back to Kwame. Right-footed cross. Going back post. Cleaned up by Kostic. Nice. Kwame still on it. McKennie watching him. Played in for Biragi. Left-footed cross now. And that's easily handled by Miretti. Now he's way too deep and not even close to giving Keane a shot. And that's the thing. If we're going to play in this manner, we have to be precise. Precision in execution has to be ramped way up. Because now you just were kept under. Just like that. Way too easy. Artur. Keane drops all the way back. Look how deep Chiesa, Keane are. Artur forced to go out to Parisi. Left-footed ball. Looking in. Bremer cleans that up. And Ranieri plays it back out for Biragi again. Over to Kwame there. He's got Gatti watching him. Close the space down. Back to Biragi. McKennie putting pressure. Back to Ranieri and Quarta. The two center backs have absolutely nobody around them. Now a little bit of pressure from Chiesa. Fiorentina moving it around the perimeter. Here's Miretti and Parisi going at it. Parisi just cleans them up on the outside. Nice challenge there from Locatelli on Barak. Forces a bike at the back from Quarta. Artur into Parisi. And now a nice switch there from Parisi. Over to Kwame. He's going at McKennie. Close down the space, man. There's a hit deflected. And it's going to be a Fiorentina corner here. Oh. Yeah, we don't have much. Oh, here's a hit. Another one blocked. Going to the back post. Luca clears it. Kept inside. Here's Beltran going back for Parisi. Oh, that's smart by Chiesa, taking away the left foot. He's not even a defender, and he gets it. Yes, McKennie with some good pressure there. Back to Artur. In for Nico Gonzalez, being closed down. They take away his left foot. Again, that's Miretti there. Cross blocked, and now Luca heads it out to the side. Gonzalez on it. Being watched here. Lovely from Miretti. Oh, he slips in, but Luca comes in. Says the touch is off Gonzalez. Wants Gonzalez to stop flopping around like a fish out of water. Get up. It's all ball. You got Kone warming up for Fiorentina. 41 minutes. Italiano's having a discussion with somebody up in the stands there. Beltran's down. It's their clock, man. You can lay there a little bit longer if you like. Let's take this break to go through the stats right now. 71% possession for Fiorentina, okay? 8 total attempts for Fiorentina, 2 on target, 1 attempt for Juventus, 1 shot on target, 1 goal. Obviously, balance is an issue in this one so far for us. Would like to see way more balance in play. Plays resumed. Gorta on it at the back for Fiorentina. Plays this one deep into the corner for Parisi. It's being watched there by Kostic. And that's it. That's all you got. You know now what foot he is, where he wants to go. You just take it away. Here's Gorta with the cross going to the back post. Headed on by Kouami. Rugani. Oh my God. Why are you giving up goal side to Barak there, Rugani? I don't like that. Oh my God. Parisi's going to cross, but it's low and easily cleared out, thankfully. Not sure why Rugani gives up that position so easy there. Here's Parisi. Taking on Kostic. Artur. Cross. Going to the back post. Cleared out to the front. Oh, shot blocked by Rabiot, but it stops for Gonzalez at the top. Yellow card to Rabiot. Free kick in a good spot for Fiorentina now. Rabiot's going to miss this match. I said this in the preview show. The next match is the one to miss. Cagliari, okay? Man. I don't know. Our boy Rick, thank you very much for the donation through Super Chat. Always appreciate the support, brother. Seriously, 1 shot on goal. Mamma mia. Come on. Juve bus is parked at Allegri style. Yeah, it is. The balance in play has to be better. You know, I respect the fact that we're solid defensively and we found that identity, but it can't be so unbalanced. You still have to play with better share in possession. The aim can't be to sit here at 29% possession through a half of football. This is a free kick in a really good spot. Arthur and Biraghi over this one. I'm expecting Biraghi to take this one. There it is. Oh, that's a good one. Big stop from Tech. Tech, let's go. 2 big stops this half from Wojciech Szczesny doing his job at the back. We need to balance the play much better. Come on. Biraghi floats this one in. Kostic taking his sweet time before launching this one forward. Miretti putting Parisi under. Barak settling it down. Clean this one up. There we go. But it's very far down. Easily going into the hands of Tereciano. Tex grimacing. Looks like his hand is hurt. Artur on the ball here. We're at the 45-minute mark here. 5 seconds away, everybody. We're going to keep tabs on tech now. And Parisi blows by Miretti again. Rugani into Miretti. Miretti doing well, trying to just maintain possession, but it's taken from him. He now takes a foul on Gonzalez. Guys, we got to retain the ball. You're getting closed down. The pressure's all over you. Ooh, I missed the ticker. Sorry. 15 seconds deep. That's okay. Now we can run out of it. It's McKennie. He's all alone. It's getting closed down by 3 Fiorentina defend. Nothing to do. Nowhere to go there. And again, support way too far away. And you know, this is one of the things, again, with the forwards, and they're not playing together. They're kind of spread out. Keane and Chiesa. Here's Kawami. Ooh, over to Barak. Low hard cross. Cleaned up by Rabiot in the end. It's going to be a corner kick for Juventus. We have 3 minutes of stoppage time. We're almost 1 minute through already. That's a big save from Tech. It did curl inside towards him. Looked like it was a much more difficult save at full speed. Here's a cross coming in. Oh, it's headed. Woo! Free header there for Ranieri, and it goes wide. My word. My word. We got 20 seconds until halftime here, everybody. My word. Everybody, drop a like while you're in here, please. Obviously, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. We want you in the AJC army. Oh, Miretti, come on, man. That's a bad decision. We just need possession, you guys. It isn't that fucking difficult to realize. Sorry, we got another minute here before we shut down the half. Parisi. Inside here. Guarta. Back post for Kawami. Settled down, but McKennie clears only as far as Biraghi. Here's another cross into the mixer. Headed out. Chiesa applying a little bit of pressure there to Artur. Cuts inside on him. And Kostic does well there. Shielded out. Trying to sell a foul. That was nothing there. 30 seconds. We'll go into half. All right. This will be the last play before halftime, everybody. He'll launch this one. Route 1. Whistle will blow. Keane chests it. Only as far as Kawami. There's your whistle. We're at halftime, everybody, all right? Halftime. Okay. So, hey. Positives. We scored. We're up 1-0. Miretti gets the monkey off his back. But in terms of that half overall, far too one-sided in terms of play. Okay? We all know it. We could see it. It's difficult. Okay? It's very, very difficult. YFG? Oh, yeah. I remember. Solid prediction so far. Okay? Rabiot suspension, Miretti goal. Solid. You're on fuego today, my friend. Okay? We got to halftime, but what is it that we can't balance in this game? Okay? What is it that we cannot... Why can we not find the balance in this game? Because right now, there have been opportunities for us to get some possession. Okay? Keep it. But the decision-making is not there. And part of that is because Fiorentina is pressing us. Okay, they are pressing us. The second our guys get the ball, they are closed down immediately. So we have to be extremely sharp. You got to know exactly when the time is to try and draw that foul. Give us some time to regroup. And when we're building up out of there and moving on quickly, you got to be precise. And that's one of the things with playing this style too far back. The precision in execution has to be like at an all-time high all the time. And we're failing in a lot of these decision-making moments to try and keep that up. But, it has to be spread out better. You are going to run your team ragged playing this way. One of the things I've said is that the reason I think we're also doing well in the league and whatnot is because we're not playing in the multiple competitions. Because if you try to play this method of football, this style of football across several competitions, your guys are going to be absolutely toast. And maybe, just maybe, that's why we were seeing blackouts a little more often leading up to this season. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know what the reason is, but I'll tell you this. In my personal opinion, we have to play with the ball more. You have to push to get that ball back more. And 29% possession out of a first half against Fiorentina is the reason why a lot of fans are very, very nervous when we play the bigger sides, the Milans, the Inter, when we have to play them in a couple weeks. You see this leading up to a 27% possession is what we finish with. 12 attempts in that half for Fiorentina, 1 for Juventus. It's great to be defensive. You could be a solid defensive squad, but you still have to have more balance in play. This is not a good recipe for me. It's way too deep. We're way too clamped down. Okay? That's me. You guys let me know, but I think we all feel the same. Rick, too deep, champ. YFG, the boys just need to focus and stay calm. I think they do need to stay calm. But again, we've got to, and you could see the sequences in counterattacks. And we know what we're trying to do. Those mids are pressing quickly. We hit that target guy. There's a one touch, and we're off to the races. That's fine. But in standard possession, it has to be much, much better. And we have to be more willing and quicker to show support for the guys. Okay? I think we're going to be in for a long second half. And they're going to throw everything in the kitchen sink back at us if we want to just park it for the second half. So for me, you absolutely have to try and maintain a much better spread in possession. Will we do it? Well, we'll find out very, very soon. Peter said we cannot utilize our transition because we are not in position or get outnumbered. Tony G, we are too low with 11 players. Even when we get the ball, no one is up front, so you lose it quickly. We're playing Fiorentina like they're PSG or something. Kostic being Kostic. Abhishek there, I think instead of defending with all the players, just keep Chiesa forward, not including him, but include Keane in the defense and play on the counter. Yeah, we have to keep them honest. And again, it's fine being a defense-first squad. It's fine to focus on the defensive side of things. But you can't completely abandon the other phase. And I feel like we do, and that's the problem I really have with it. It's not the fact that we are a defensive first team. It's that it is so one-sided, okay? Now, while I do believe it is our identity, that is what this side is going to be known for, is that we are defense first, no nonsense. That's great. But again, you have to limit. It's about risk assessment, and you have to limit the amount of dangerous scenarios you put yourself in by playing that method. It's about relieving pressure. It's about killing more minutes. Is this killing minutes? Dropping back? It's not necessarily killing minutes. It's making them feel like they are, it's making every 10-second span feel like it's 20 minutes when you're completely dropped off. We know the players say it's extremely exhausting playing like that. You'll kill more of the game being on the ball more. 27% possession for me is something I see as unacceptable. Okay? To each their own. At the end of the day, we always say, a win is a win. You take the points no matter what. But I'm not happy with this deep drop-off. I'm not happy with that. Okay? We'll continue on with all your comments. This is great live chat. By the way, fire away. 74 now on the halftime. Let's get the likes up here. Let's go. Our transitional play is poor. Even if the goal came from it, we need to show Fiorentina that every time there's contrast they better be scared every time there's those. Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about the counterattack. I'm just worried about a better spread in terms of possession and limiting because, they will start to ramp up. And then again, set piece after set piece, it's not going to take much with one goal for a mistake to happen and you concede, right? Szczesny's made 2 good stops. One was very, very big on a low hard shot there where he dove to his left. Second half, Juve must shock them and go all-out attack. Bring in Iling for Kostic. I think we just need a better spread. I don't think we need to change so dramatically to where we go all out and maybe leave ourselves open. But again, more. When it was 0-0, we were closing down the space better and fighting for that ball and getting those opportunities until we got the goal. And then it just drops off far too dramatically. So that's all. Just keep the spread level. Keep the spread level and moving. That's all. But guys, seriously, we got to talk about Miretti. So he gets a goal. We've all been saying, hey, this kid gets a goal. Hopefully that monkey off his back, clear mind, confidence now that he's moving. And after that goal, to be honest, good defensive work from him. But I was talking about those moments when you get the ball and you have to know what you have to do. You have to be precise and you have to know the scenario. If all your guys are back, do you have the support? Are there opportunities to progress the ball forward? He started making some bad decisions there, everybody. He started making some really bad decisions. So, again, that's an area where we can be better. And not just him, but all the guys. But I'm happy for him to get the goal, though. We are going to go through Sofa Scores ratings. Now, my ratings, I'll give you mine. I want to know if you guys agree, disagree with these ratings that we go through. Szczesny at a 7, no-brainer. No-brainer. Huge stop on a low hard drive. Stops a free kick, too, that was going towards goal there. Even if the replay made it look a lot easier. Tex on. 7, no problems with it. Gatti at a 7. Bremer a 7.1. Rugani at a 6.7. I actually agree with this. I think Gatti was solid. Bremer was a beast. 7s there. Rugani, I did have at 6.5. He was making some questionable positional choices. So 6.5 from me, but overall okay. Kostic is at a 6.6. I have Kostic at a dead even 6. I know he got the assist on Miretti's goal, but man, like literally Miretti's going there, Kostic is going there. Miretti got burned a couple times, but it was to the outside. He was keeping those players to the outside, which is what you want to do. Kostic getting beat on the inside over and over and over. A couple times left standing. I got Kostic at an even 6, even with that assist. Rabiot at a 6.5. I'm fine with. Doing a lot of work. Locatelli 6.6. I had him at 6.5. A lot of grunt work. Miretti at 7.3. He's got a goal on our only attempt, but outside of it, a lot of questionable decisions in key moments. I kind of had him even with the goal at a 6.5, but I'm going to go to a 7 because he scored. Okay? Weston McKennie at a 6.8. I had McKennie at a 6.5. Keane's at a 6.3 for SofaScore. I actually like the work he's doing there. He's limited. He's surrounded, but he's doing good in hold-up. Had a crucial first touch to Rabiot on the goal. I got him at 6.5. Chiesa at a 6.5. I don't know if he's touched the ball enough to be at something above a 6. Like, he's got 5 touches in that first half. If you're going to talk about a Juve that struggles, especially comes out with one opportunity an entire half of football, it's when you got Chiesa on 5 touches. And I'll tell you, based on his heat map, he's maybe got 1 touch in the attacking zone. That is piss poor. That is piss poor. And again, decision-making, moments. Kostic not moving the ball in a couple sequences when he had Chiesa right where he wants to be, on the byline. Potential 1v1 scenario, or you can cut inside. Again, be smart. You have to be so spot on in how we play because it's defense first. It's got to be better. We got to sharpen up, everybody. This game is far from over. Halftime, going into the second half, you know Fiorentina's going to get after it. Come on. Better spread has to show here. Keep the likes coming, everybody. Let's go. Now, Forza Juve coming in here with a comment. Feels like a game where Hans, Nico Lucci Caviglia could be useful. So, Alex P, you're going to love this. I don't know if you've caught it. We shared it on the pregame show and whatnot. But Mirko Di Natale says that Hans Nico Lucci Caviglia is hands down the most technical midfielder we have. And he is the best in front of the defense, in his personal opinion. Obviously, guys like Mirko, Romeo Gresti, they go to the training sessions, they watch the training sessions. So high praise from Mirko Di Natale on Hans Nico Lucci Caviglia. I would have no problem with that. Okay? But I think in this one, from what I'm seeing, even on a yellow, I'm not taking Rabiot out of this game. I'm not taking Locatelli out of this game. Miretti is moving very quickly in trying to be supportive of Keane and Chiesa. I'm not taking him out of the game either. A slight adjustment of moving Miretti centrally to be even closer to those guys might help us out tremendously, okay? Because we're not seeing it. They're still playing him off one of the sides. Pivot up, Rabiot, Locatelli. Use Miretti centrally. Doesn't change much defensively. But I know Max will prefer keeping Rabiot and Locatelli as they are right now. Keeps them closer to central. We're watching players warm up. It looks like Koni's going to come in for Fiorentina. We look at Vlahovic, Cambiaso warming up, Nonje. I just think this change of setup in there will help us. We have to wait and see, though. But there's a lot of football left. Mark 1, the votes are too generous at 27% possession. All players should be voted a 5. Wow. Chiesa is totally absent. He didn't do anything to go down in points. He didn't do anything to gain any points. Keane and Chiesa not working. are not working. We heard that a lot through that first half. Well, I don't know if I'm going to say that they're not working so much as even if they do hold the ball up, there's nowhere to really move with it because everybody else is so far back and Fiorentina's putting pressure. So even your options to play the ball backwards aren't even there. They've essentially got to beat guys. That's essentially what's coming down to. They got to hold the ball up and they have to work out of it just to maintain possession. There's not even pass opportunities out of there. Unless the mids, like Rabiot did on a couple instances and Miretti did on a few instances, unless they can get there quick enough. Okay? Because if they can get there quick enough, then it's all good. We have to wait and we have to see what happens. But a lot of football left. Rick Ozzy 77, Dushan on for Keane. Change Caustic for Illing Jr. How does everybody feel about this one right here? I will say this. Given how we're playing right now, Dushan for me has the worst hold-up play out of all three of our guys. If you're going to take this game and the way it's gone so far as we get ready for second half to kick off very quickly here, I'm not taking Keane out. And Dushan's hold-up is just, it leaves even more to be desired. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. And when I'm going for Illing and Cambiaso, I start to question the defensive side of it because as much as Kostic frustrated me in the first half too, he's probably the best defensively out of him, Cambiaso, and Illing Jr. But I do want to see Illing get more game time and everything. You guys, we do have Cagliari up next, even though they're on a 3-game winning streak. Haven't beaten Genoa today, and I actually called them to win that one. Ranieri, man, the magic man. Just when you think he's going into his birthday weekend to get sacked, he celebrates his birthday and then wins 3 on the trot. We'll see what goes down. And yes, Hard says, that Milik would be better to hold the ball up. I think personally, when the change comes, I'd probably be leaning towards Milik if you're looking at keeping Chiesa in the game. If you're not, and it could be argued that Milik coming in and taking Chiesa out of this game, as crazy as that might sound, Might help because Chiesa's rendered useless in this game if it continues in this manner, right? And then all of a sudden, two guys that can hold the ball up might go a little bit further for us. It seems crazy. I know. Hey, Allegri makes us crazy, everybody. It's what happens. People have spoken. Allegri, take it easy. Take it easy. It is the mentality that we need to change, not players. Chanky defending Allegri. Allegri is doing a good job. Hey, at the end of the day, it's results-driven business. And right now, we're in the driver's seat to get the result. Let's hope that when the final whistle blows, we're still in the lead, everybody. Let's go. Big 3 points to be had here. Big 3 points to be had here. We look at Coney getting ready to come in for Fiorentina. We're getting ready for second half kickoff, everybody. Again, like the video. For those of you who don't use me as your commentator, what the hell are you doing? Time me in to your feed and get those other commentators out of there. Let's go. Whistle's about to go. I'm going to give it the 15 seconds for my ticker to catch up, and then I will fire it up. We are off, everybody. Second half. McKennie trying to settle it down. Ooh, trying to pop this one forward. Nothing doing. There's Locatelli flipping this one only as far back as Quarta. Okay, and the ticker's back in time here. Almost missed it. One game I missed it by like 2 minutes. I was so enthralled by the action. Rabiot trying to sell a foul here. Nothing doing. Luckily, we still win the ball back. Play it out. Here's McKennie. Sees this one off of... who was it? Biraghi? It's not Biraghi. Oh, Bremer's down. Like the video, let's go. Juventus problem is not that is that we play without a coach. Only a clown on the back. Oh, you guys. You know what? I will just bite my tongue on everything Max Allegri because I said as the season rolls on, everybody knows where I stood in the summer, but I will back everybody that's in here for this season. And for me, just get the results. I ultimately, if we come out of this season with a trophy, I'm not going to give a shit how we got it. I'm going to be thankful that we got it. Let's go. Kwame can't settle that one down. So, as far as their substitution, and sorry, it wasn't Coney that came in, it's Nzola. Nzola coming in for Beltran. Oh, high boot there from Keane. That's going to be an easy caution there. Ooh, high boot on Ranieri there. Gotta be more aware there, Keane. In terms of this question from Nick, in terms of does anyone else think that Perin deserves a fair shot at being the number one goalkeeper? I'll say this. It's not a problem for me. We have two number ones in Perin and Tech, but Tech's been just fine. We got the clean sheets. When it ain't broke, you don't fix it. We just keep it moving. And I even said today on the pregame show, it's set as after Danilo's setback on the injury, he might not be available until we play Inter. I wouldn't even play him against Inter. Rabiot comes through here. Tries to keep the ball here. Save it. Get it over to McKennie. He does. Oh my God, we're just getting bombarded here. We can't learn how to just keep possession. McKennie wins it back. Trying to turn his way. Just hold the ball. Move it, man. Move the ball. Holy hell, you guys. Standing and bunched up and just move the ball. Look at Rugani here. Move the ball, you guys, in the legs. Where are the legs? Where are our players? Where are our options for our ball carriers? Come on. Holy hell, Kostic. What the hell? Oh. Cheap turnovers, coughing up possession, plus a strategy of dropping back so deep, plus poor decision making. And this is a recipe for only having 20 some odd percent possession. Here's Chiesa off to the races. Running at 3 defenders here. Keane going up the right. Played to him. Have a hit. Oh, it's blocked. That's better. McKennie fights in there to get possession. Oh, McKennie, don't give up on plays, man. Sitting there hoping it's going to be a throw-in. Locatelli played inside. Oh, my God. Too long, you guys. Urgency. Urgency. Locatelli to Gatti. Gatti. Moving the ball forward a bit. Playing it forward for McKennie. There you go. Oh, just have a mixer in there. Try to play it on the carpet back to Gatti. It's cut out. Gatti's pinned deep. McKennie. Why are you not moving back? Already a little bit of a better spread from Juve, but it's got... Oh, here's a giveaway. Oh, he's offside. Chiesa's offside. And he didn't score anyways. They're letting play continue here. So Fiorentina coming back at us now. That would have been called offside. They've let it go. Locatelli. Oh my God. And again, just to nobody. And centrally. Here's a low hard shot. Always going wide of Szczesny's goal. Oh. Hey. I'll talk to you shortly about November 26th, brother. But thanks for the love. Thanks for dropping in here. Szczesny. The back here. Popping this one forward. Flicked on by Chiesa. Keane doing well. Oh, yeah. Turns his man. Running. Gets it over. It's Miretti. Oh, cuts into trouble. Stops it for Chiesa. Over to Kostic. Holy fucking hell, man. Every time. Every bloody time. 60th minute mark, I would make a change for Kostic. I'd give him another 10 minutes. Get to the 60-minute mark. Because if we can keep up the balance the way it's been going to start the second half, and we can get in these opportunities here, a guy like Cambiasso and Illing will be more dangerous to help try and kill this game. It would be. It would be. And we're far from over, everybody. We got a ton. Fiorentina on the ball here. Parisi up their right flank. Pops it forward for Gonzalez, but it's going to be cleaned up by Rugani. It's off of Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets a chunk of Rugani too. Nico's got to go down too in case he wasn't sure if he was going to get caution or whatnot. So he has to make it look like... How can you play with your shin pad on the side of your leg like that? Jesus. I barely even have shinnies when I play. I use these tiny youth things. They're like this big and I just slide them in there. I couldn't imagine playing with that bulky thing, especially at the side of your leg like that. Kostic, the definition of a one-trick pony. Kostic. Keep going. We need another one. Hell yeah, we do. Hell yeah, we do. Tech to take this one. 53 minutes, 24 seconds in. He's going to launch this one. Route 1 looking Keane's way, but Cut out by Ranieri. Headed all the way back. Gatti heads it back. Rabiot doing battle but can't get it. Barak. Watched by Locatelli. Has to be said, as Barak's one of the focal points, Locatelli's done a great job, as you barely heard his name in that first half. Oh, played in by Kouame, but McKennie cleans it up. Puts it up, but only as far as Barak. Rabiot now dropping back to watch. Why was McKennie off the pitch here? Questionable stuff here, everybody. Here's Cuarta. He's going to go back post for this one. McKennie heads it out. Only to Biraghi. Left-footed hit. Bremer trying to clear it. Barak's doing battle. Oh, cleared out. Parisi now on it for Fiorentina. He's going to turn. Have it for Cuarta. And again. Back post cross. Kouame off his head and out of bounds. Well marked by McKennie. McKennie looks run ragged right now. He's looking like he's dusted, everybody. So this could change things tremendously. You'd have to go Cambiasso because he could play on the right side. And then, if we need help in the middle, if you can't move McKennie in, if he's too gassed, then it's going to have to be Hans Nicolucci Caviglia. Which, to be honest, I'm fine with, everybody. Tech. Holy man. Gatti passes it back to him at a snail's fucking pace. Come on, you guys. Wake up. Biraghi with this. Oh, back post. Settled. Cleared out. That was Kostic. Again, quickly put back in. Fiorentina trying to get through. They do. It's over to Kouame there. He's being watched by McKennie. Cross in. Cleared out by Locatelli. Keane just can't get to that to settle this for us. Chiesa now applying pressure too. Ooh, Terriciano having to come out here, but a light pass out to the right. And it finds Cuarta. Now again, he's looking to switch field. Go all the way over to Kouame. Finds him Gatti in tight, closing him down. Over to Biraghi. Biraghi, left foot across. That's a good one. Headed out by Rugani. And now Gatti. Only as far as Kouame there. McKennie coming out here. Biraghi with the overlap. Hits him. Cross in. Got to get it out. Rabiot does. Ranieri headed back in for Kouame. Still on it. Starts to move in. Now shifts the ball over. It's Gonzalez. Over to Parisi. Just, they're left-footed. And there it is. Cross. Deflected by Kostic. Now Locatelli chests it down. Trying to just maintain possession. Luckily, this one's hit out from Nzola. Kostic taking his time on the throw in here for Juventus. Up ahead for Chiesa. Quickly stopped for Kostic. And a ball to absolutely nobody. McKennie gets beat by the pass off from Biraghi. Kouame gets fouled there by Gatti. And Gatti's going to see yellow for this too. Holy shit, Kostic. Like, who's that ball going to? Who's that ball going to? We're at 57 minutes, and I said 60 minutes, change him. Kostic off. McKennie could still hang on. If you have to make a change, then Illing can come on, and then you can move Cambiasso to the right side. But for me, Kostic, get him out. Bonaventura set to come in for Fiorentina. He's had a good early start to the season for them. Barak on it now. Switching to go over for Biraghi on the left side. McKennie closed him down. He flicks it on. Gatti cleans it up, but puts it to the top of the area. Locatelli doing battle with Nzola and Barak. Somehow, luckily, the ball goes backwards. Artur still in possession for Fiorentina. Parisi trying to go to his left foot. Miretti takes it away. Here's Nico on it. Up ahead for Barak. Barak being watched. Has a hit. And Locatelli doing well to block that out. Keane making a mess of that one. Flip back in for Kouame. Left-footed shot. And Bremer blocks that. Fiorentina pressing us quite aggressively. Okay, there's a lot of numbers forward here for Fiorentina. We are going to see a substitute, and it is going to be Bonaventura coming on, and it is going to be Barak coming off. So Bonaventura is going to be far more active than Barak. He's a shifty little midfielder. This will change things. Locatelli did a hell of a job against Barak. Hopefully this continues with Bonaventura. Now, we're at 59 minutes. Throw-in set to come in here. And we will have a Juventus change as well? No. He's letting play continue. And then he's going to shut it down. Here's Bonaventura quickly with a left-footed cross. And that's cleaned up by Bremer. Headed back into the mixer. And Zola doing damage. Ooh, Miretti. But nothing coming from the ref here. Here's a cross coming from the right side. Dealt with. Go out for another throw by Juve. Looking to have a substitution, and they will get to take it here. The fans livid with that, but hey, we wanted it at the last one, so shut the hell up. And they're lobbying about this call, saying that Miretti's hands were on his back. You still flopped, Rolando. Not much there. Oh yeah, a little bit of a drag there. Little bit of a drag there. Cambiasso is going to come in. Miretti is going to come off. Does that mean McKennie slides into the midfield? I'm not so sure I like that idea based on how tired McKennie looks. Half hour left. Cambiasso comes on. Miretti off. Good showing from him overall. Working a ton in the defense side, but gets the goal on our only opportunity. Or did they give us 3 opportunities and they give us that Chiesa shot even though he's offside? It's generous of them. Here's Artur. He's going to cross this one in. Headed out from Kostic. Hits Artur in the back. Keane comes in. Can't settle it. Oh, there's a foul on him from Artur. Good job from Keane. Tough grind in there after his first touch lets him down. This is an ugly, ugly one though. 29% possession remains for Juventus. McKennie can't find Rabiot on that one. Fiorentina regains possession. Numbers moving forward quickly. Biraghi on it. Now over to Kouame, being watched by Gatti. Cuts inside, right foot. Played across. Oh, the touch. Nice challenge from Locatelli. Cambiasso does well to flip it outside for Kostic. Kostic taking Parisi on, but just getting us that space. Well done. Play back to Rugani, who plays it forward. Misses Chiesa. And Ranieri just heads it back down. Quick touch from Gonzalez. Inside now. Bonaventura carrying it forward. Over to Mandragora. Over to Biraghi on the left. McKennie watching him. Cross in. Bremer clears it. This is going to be a throw-in for Fiorentina. Bremer looks like he's lobbying. Did he just ask for a sub? Oh, here's Bonaventura coming in. Trying to play 1-2s here. Played back out to Biraghi. This is going to be a cross. Doesn't make it by Big Mac. Ranieri. Over to Artur. Back to Ranieri. And Chiesa putting pressure, forcing them back to Terciano. Back to Ranieri. Oh, just couldn't cut it out as he played it in for Artur. Good pressure. And Cambiasso applying pressure to Gatti. Heads it back in. Biraghi plays it back in. And Bremer does battle with Nzola. In comes Kostic. Flips it. Only as far as Biraghi. Fiorentina always in possession. Winning a lot of 50-50s. Cambiasso is playing over on the left side, so he has essentially joined the same side as Kostic. Here's a hit, but wide of Szczesny's goal. Szczesny saw it the whole way. Signaling to his team. No concerns. Looked like it curled away not too far. Oof. Tech pops this one ahead for McKennie. McKennie doing well to get in there, but bumped off by Mandragora. Rabiot does well, wins it in there. You guys, you're surrounded in here. Here's Artur playing it up for Biraghi. Cross in, and Bremer's still there at the heart. Our rock clearing it out. Pressure's mounting, boys. Pressure's mounting. Cross in. Ooh. Headed only as far as Nzola has a hit. But it's a floater all the way to the back post for Biraghi. Gets it all wrong. Artur now. Trying to set up a cross. Nope. Plays it out to the other side. Bonaventura. Now to Nzola. Locatelli coming out. Here's Cambiaso watching Bonaventura. Over to Artur. Artur. Bonaventura. Up ahead for Nzola. He's got Gonzalez inside there. But that's gone now. Here you go. Parisi. Oh, stopped here. There's a hit. Blocked. Here comes another follow-up. Blocked. Okay, you guys. Need a little more. Need some relief here. Move out to those players, you guys. Move out. Put the pressure on. Bonaventura winning a corner kick here for Fiorentina. Juventus completely pinned by Fiorentina. 65 minutes. 29 seconds in here. Holy hell. Completely pinned back, everybody. Here comes the cross. In swinger. Headed out. Moise Kean. Cambiaso trying to settle it. Can't keep it. Oh my God. You're calling him on that? He settled the ball and was challenged by Parisi there. Unreal. Unreal. It's a garbage call there. Holy hell. This game feels like it's gone on for a week, everybody. Okay? Feels like this is a week-long match right now that I'm watching. This is going back post, headed out by Locatelli. Played up to the top. Biraghi. Bonaventura's going to have a rip from distance, and that's out for a goal kick. I'll take him shooting from there all day. But what I'd like is for us to hold the damn ball. Give me even 5 minutes of possession. Well, we got Milik and Vlahovic set to come on. What did I say at halftime, everybody? As crazy as it may sound, get Chiesa out of there and get yourself two guys, two strikers that at least can try and hold the ball up or whatnot. Vlahovic's hold-up play, obviously not the best one, but if Chiesa can only touch the ball 5 times and every time is in our own half, what's the point of having him out there? Give me some hold-up, guys. Let's regain, regroup, and go from there. Moise Kean coming off. Another hard-working showing for him. Vlahovic is set to come on. Let's go. Hopefully one of these guys can kill the game. Hopefully Milik can help us in the hold-up and everything because he is good as a substitute and makes an impact. Hopefully we get an impact because I'm not so sure one gets us away with 3 points here, everybody. Too far off. Ranieri launches this one way back to Nzola and Bremer. Bremer settles this one down. Rabiot, quick touch to Locatelli. Locatelli out to Kostic. It's going to move forward. And just what the fuck, Kostic? I don't know what the hell this guy is thinking. I have absolutely no idea what goes through Kostic's mind every time he gets the fucking ball. Artur trying to play one through. It's cut out. Vlahovic, quick pass into Milik. Milik holding up lovely. And we can retain possession. But again, there's no legs moving. No options for our ball carrier. And the Metsalas are bombing forward. Stop bombing forward. You will not touch the ball. Oh, Vlahovic. But offside called. Metsala's bombing forward. Like, you're taking yourself out of the build-up. Let's go, you guys. And this problem has been there steady throughout all of last season. And this, with how we use the Metsalas. Bremer is forced to just drill one. Cut off. McKennie can't stop Biragi. Kwame running in there. He's in the area. Careful, boys. Dished out to Biragi. Left foot across. Goes off Gatti. It's going to be out for a corner kick to Fiorentina. We're 30 seconds away from the 70-minute mark. This next 20 minutes is going to feel like I said, a month based on how this one's going. Biragi set to have this one in. Ball's in. Headed. Stops. Rabiot. Through the back on Cambiasso. You got to call that, ref. No call. We get turned. Here's a hit. Blocked by Gatti. You've got to be kidding me that that's not a call. And the ball's kept in here. Oh, Parisi tried to swing one in there. I don't think that's missing by much, everybody. But Jesus, you guys, how's that not a call through the back on Cambiasso? Man, this is crazy. All over the back. Arm up to the back. '70th minute. Launched up by Szczesny. Milik. Oh, yes. Flips over. Touch there. That's a foul. Thank you for calling that one at least. Just get that second greasy one. Just get something absolutely filthy. I don't care. And just see this one through. And then Comiso can talk after the game about our play and how it's gone down. Locatelli trying to flip one over the D line for Milik. Nothing doing. Played forward. Rugani easily cleans it up. Over to Locatelli. Yes, to McKennie. Oh, fucking hell, McKennie. Tried a one-touch pass. It got cut off. And now Fiorentina coming back at us. Bonaventura to Parisi. Back to Bonaventura. To Parisi again. Being watched by Cambiasso. Not giving that left. Oh, too much space for Gonzalez here. Here's a hit. It's blocked. Goes out to the far side for Biragi. McKennie coming out there. McKennie's gassed, everybody. Here's Artur. Cross coming into the back post. Was there a touch? He's calling goal kick. Man. Oh. These games are draining. 18 minutes, everybody. 18 minutes. Tech. Launch in this one. Vlahovic heads on for Milik. Milik trying to keep that ball in here. Let's go. Win a 50-50, you guys. Cambiasso doing battle with Parisi. Oh, fucking hell, and a foul there. We got to start winning some 50-50s here, boys. Okay, hit you with some stats here right now where we currently sit. It's still 71% possession for Fiorentina. They have got 19 total attempts, 3 of them being on target. 3 total attempts for Juventus, 2 on target, and that's very generous considering Chiesa was offside on the one that they counted for us as ref let play continue. Biragi, up to Kwame, being watched by Gatti. Ball played in for Nzola. Bremer eats that one up, but Kwame comes in, has a hit, but right at Tech. 73 minutes, 40 seconds. Milik with them good hold up here. Dishes for Rabiot, back to Milik. Over to Gatti. Gas to go back to Tech, and Fiorentina's going to keep pressing you boys. Got to get the legs moving. The midfield's got to get involved. You can't just bomb forward. You're not going to see the ball. Played forward. Bremer headed over McKennie's way. Beat to it from Biraghi. Kouami winning this. But they call handball. Rabiot getting physical with Kouami there. Rabiot's on a yellow card. He's missing next match. Now Icone's getting ready to come out for Fiorentina with the final 15 minutes approaching us. Foul there on Cambiaso. Did he get a yellow on that? "75 minutes. We're 15 away. 15 away. All Fiorentina the entire match for possession. A very, very provinciale approach from Juventus in this one. Quarta, Parisi, Artur. Over to the right side. Gonzalez. Back to Artur. Has Bonaventura inside. He wants it. He gets it. Scans. Trying to free up on the right foot. Can't. Over to Parisi. Back to Bonaventura. It's cross off Cambiaso. It's going to be another corner kick for Fiorentina. If you're looking at corner kicks, it's 8-0 for Fiorentina on corner kicks. Sotil set to come in for Fiorentina as well. They're going to throw everything at trying to get a goal here. Here's an in-swinger. Headed out. Rugani. Kostic. Waits and then just pounds it down all the way to Ranieri. No chase from Vlahovic. Played over to Parisi. Vlahovic watching him but dropping off for Kostic. Kostic gets beat inside again. Played inside for Nzola, but that's eaten up by Bremer. And Bremer just has it out. It's going to be Fiorentina throw. Vlahovic. Tried to spring Milik there on a quick counter. Oh, did he keep that in? No, it's going to be throw-in. Parisi almost kept that in, and then Fiorentina would have regained possession as we were lollygagging yet again. Hey! My man, thank you. Thank you for joining us on memberships, man. Much appreciated. Love all the support, brother. All the support. Love it. Thank you. And yes, let's follow Tony Trim's advice and like the video. 77 minutes. Sotil has entered for Fiorentina. Rabiot will try to settle it for Locatelli. That's just too lazy, boys. Long ball forward here. Can Sotil keep it in? Gatti's watching him. Gets around. Gets enough for a cross. That's going back post. Rugani gets ahead to it. That's crucial there. Oh, Locatelli with a backheel pass to Kostic from deep there. But it's an offside on Nico Gonzalez. Sotil ends up taking Kouami off for Fiorentina. Oh, man. That is a crucial top of the head clearance from Daniele Rugani. Huge there. Harj! Thank you. Much love for the support. Another new member. Welcome to the AJC Army. Rick gifted 10 memberships. Holy hell, you guys. Thank you. Wow, enjoy everybody. Let's go. Hopefully we get the victory to support. Podcast tomorrow morning, all right? Hopefully it's a victory Monday. We got a long way to go still. Fiorentina pumping this one. Just going Route 1. This one goes all the way to Tech. Grande, Rick. That's right. There you go. Chanky getting one of the memberships too. Love it. Take advantage of those custom emojis. You'll know exactly which one's this guy is. I like the ADP one yelling for it. There it is. There it is, Tony Trim. Come on. McKennie, inside to Rabiot. Rabiot cuts in. Finding Milik. I think he's offside. Yeah, offside. Damn. It's been better, slightly better since the two strikers have come on and we got Chiesa off. Again, no harm to Chiesa, whatnot, but just two bigger target guys probably bodes well the way this game was going. Ball again played forward. Headed down. Parisi into Gonzalez. Back for Quarta. It's Bonaventura trying to go over the top. Rugani and Bremer there. Easily shielded. Falls for Tech. He takes his time before picking it up. We got 10 minutes left, everybody. 10 minutes left. Come on. See this one out. She won't be pretty, but hell, I won't care. Milik, does he earn the foul there? He does. Huge work. Again, Milik as a sub has just been a monster for us, you guys. He's huge. Whatever we need in that game, he provides. Find a second one. Let's go. Get the 2-0. I'll remind everybody one of the key stats going into this. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to remind everybody because I don't want to jinx it. We'll talk about it after the game. Locatelli. Oh, God. Come on, man. Get that over that. Got to give our guys a chance. Played all the way back to Tech. Tech now. Launching this one. Did Milik come back on side? He's running at goal. Tries to go to Vlahovic. Oh! Missed it. Quarta was there, but it looks like offside call at the end of it. Offside. Offside. Yeah, offside. And I was going to say, man, geez, looking for the dish the whole way. Drive that thing. Drive that thing and then hammer. But Milik wants it on his left. Oh, Vlahovic. The slide from Quarta probably threw him off, but offside anyways. Yellow card to Ranieri. Maybe for that mustache. It's not looking too sharp for Movember, buddy. Maybe that's why I got the yellow. Nah, it looks like dissent. I like to think it's for his mustache. Guys, remember the run we went on when I took part in Movember last year? I'm still fundraising money, but remember the run we went when I got the mustache last year? I had to keep that damn thing until January. Maybe, just maybe I should take part again. But, ooh, it's nasty, though. It's nasty. Gonzalez on it for Fiorentina. Over to Biraghi. He's trying to tee one up. Closed down by Rabiot. Blocked. Pops up for McKennie. Could have settled that one. Nice little flip to Rabiot, though. Nice settle. Sending Milik. Again, just trying to take space. Easy foul there. And Milik just understanding the moments. And that's what I talked about, the difference of when it looks really bad in the first half compared to now, is the guys that are in there now understanding each scenario and moment better as far as the decisions. It's still, don't get me wrong, we're still lacking a lot in terms of play and everything, but I'm telling you, it makes a big, big difference from a level of comfort that you can have in how we play. And it changes everything. That one little foul, it just gives you that amount of time to regroup. Your guys get into position, and then you keep a little possession, move it around, maybe try and move them around a little bit and gain some ground. Kostic tries to go up line. It's blocked. It cuts inside. Locatelli's got a ton of room there between him and the player. Now Biraghi quickly gets it. Out to the left to Sotil. It's being watched by McKennie. Drops it off. Here's Biraghi. And here's a quick cross coming in. And that's headed out. Again, Bremer, who's been an absolute unit. McKennie does well there. Rabiot waits a little too long. Plays it in for McKennie. Inside now, Cambiasso. Another touch to Locatelli. Locatelli's going to pop this one out for Kostic. He's quickly closed down by Gonzalez. Nowhere to really go. Oh, did he turn him? Keep going. Yeah, grabbing the shirt. Grabbing the shirt. But a little bit of a professional play there by Kostic, making sure he runs up the line a bit and then pumps that ball a little more forward. As we look at Giuntoli, Manna, Pesotto up top. Allegri drinking some water there. Taking a little pull. Jesus Christ, Max, you know what? You make me want to take a pull of some vodka in the way we play. Parisi. Over to Ranieri. Sotil. Watched by McKennie. Cuts into the right. Drops off for Ranieri. Plays it over to the right. Ranieri trying to cross it in. Gatti cleans it up. Has it out. It's going to be a throw in. We're at 85 minutes, 35 seconds. I'm telling you. This has been such a grind, this entire one. Here's Quarta trying to switch field all the way to the right. Headed in. Locatelli heads it back out. Kostic doing battle again with Gonzalez. Don't foul. Played back for Bonaventura. Quickly looking to have this one in. A left-footed cross. Fading one in. McKennie reads it well. Heads it back. Only as far as Biraghi. Played to Sotil. Biraghi going to overlap him. Sotil cutting to his right. Being watched there by Rabiot. Well done by the crazy horse. Giving him absolutely nowhere to go. Milik now watching Quarta. Quarta over back to Bonaventura. Cuts inside. Vlahovic watching him now. Milik with a slow trot over to Ranieri. Ranieri tries to advance a bit. Sucks Milik all the way into the area. Here, flicked on. Locatelli. Vlahovic. Trying to draw one there. Nothing doing. Here's Bonaventura. Over to the far side. Gonzalez. Left-footed shot. It's blocked by Kostic. Just contained. Gonzalez again. Left-footed cross coming in there. Headed. It's over the goal. Over the goal and wide. Holy shit. Oh. It feels like I've been doing this watch along for a week, everybody. Okay? Mamma mia. I don't know if Max Allegri wants to see me have a jammer this season, but he might. He might see me have a jammer if we continue in this manner, because we're only 11 games deep. Milik with a foul here. 87 minutes. 30 seconds here, everybody. Parisi inside. Gonzalez. To Quarta. Quarta. Gonzalez. Over to Biraghi. Bypasses Biraghi. Goes to Sotil. Biraghi moves forward. Rabiot watching Sotil. Giving him nothing. Ranieri. To Quarta. Quick exchange, but Fiorentina kept to the perimeter. They can't figure out how to get a decent opportunity. They're left to crossing from outsides. Here's Icone. Dropping it. Here's Bonaventura trying to take on Cambiasso and get deep in there. Well watched by Cambiasso, earning the goal kick. Atta kid. Die. Let's go. Beautiful. Man, did we actually hit 33% possession? We're at 30 from what I'm looking at. So Yerry Mina coming into this one. 5th sub, and that is pretty much putting a refrigerator up there to try and bank a cross off. So let's go. Come on. Grind it out, boys. 89th minute. Stoppage time, if I have to take a guess, we're probably around somewhere like 3 minutes right now. Oh, that's too far for Rabiot. He can't flick this one on Gatti. Gives the business there, but doesn't get ball. Sotil on McKennie here. I'm surprised McKennie has made it through. He looked gas earlier on. Nice play there. Keep playing on. Grind it out. Sotil trying to come away with it. Rabiot getting possession. That's a foul there. Well worked from Rabiot. Yeah, go down, buddy. Take your time. Take your time. Got the foul there. Getting unmuscled there by McKennie. Just couldn't get that damn ball out of Sotil's feet, but Crazy Horse was there. Just easily shielding Sotil off like a young child as he's tugging on his shirt. You can have it after the game, pal. 90th minute, everybody. 90th minute. 5. We get 5. Seems slightly heavy for me, but that's okay. Rabiot inside. Dushan. Holy shit, man. Just move it. You had Cambiasso there. Oh, they're just in kill mode here. Vlahovic. Ooh, ugly. Trying to switch to Kostic. Still finds his way there. Gonzalez made a mess of it. Kostic cuts inside. He's got nowhere to go. Surrounded. Has to play it back. Rugani. Back to Bremer. He's trying to slide out enough to give him that angle to hit Gatti. He does. Gatti up the flank. Oh, McKennie with a nice little run there. He's onside. Cross in. Yeah. Oh, Cambiasso forces a header. It's going to go out for a corner kick. Hey, another opportunity. Let's go. Great run there from McKennie. Nice ball from Gatti. Man, nice cross in from McKennie too. Where was this all game? Come on. Ah, 1 minute through, another 4 here in stoppage time. We got a corner kick here. I expect Juve to take it short and kill clock. As Milik drops short for Kostic here. And there it is. Light touch. Oh, what? Milik crosses it into the top of the area. We weren't in there. Locatelli cleans it up, playing it for Kostic. Kostic taking his man deep down the line. Just try and hold possession. No fouls. Yes, Kostic. Yes, Cambiasso. Milik beat him. Well, that's a foul all day. Holy Christ, Milik. You got to buy somebody dinner before you... And then climbing up. Putting his junk on the back of his head. Milik on Mandragora. Rugani giving a little business here. Bremer cleaning house. Woohoo! It's getting physical. But still, don't forget, Milik teabagged the back of your head, bro. Milik teabagged the back of your head. Come on, 3 minutes. Free kick here for Fiorentina. Far from over here still, guys. Launched over there. Headed out by Luca. Cambiasso flips it forward. Bonaventura steps onto it. Here comes a cross. Going in, back post. Rabiot clears it. And again, they just try to pump it back into the mixer. Luca heads it free only as far as Biraghi. Biraghi trying to free up another cross. Rabiot says, not a chance, old man. Here we go. Cross in. Nope. Mandragora, nothing doing. Parisi trying to free something up, but they take away his left foot. Well done. Bonaventura trying to free up a cross from right or left. Blocked. Well done. Cambiasso gets it now. Plays it inside for Milik. Milik. Oh, nice play to McKennie. We got a lot of space there. Take it, brother. Take it. Take it. Inside for Rabiot. Rabiot now. McKennie. Just hang. That's it. Well done. Well done, Mac. Corner. Bravo, Wes. I don't know how this guy made it the full game. He looked gassed, like 50, 55, but man, McKennie keeps putting in shift after shift after shift, man. I couldn't believe a few were telling me they wouldn't have played McKennie in this one and would have went with Miretti and Cambiasso on the right side. Not a chance. For me, McKennie has been a must start for us. Definitely one of our most consistent this season, hands down. Oh, shit, Vlahovic. Hey, 40 seconds, everybody. 40 seconds. Fiorentina quickly plays it in. Biraghi. And he's trying to go route one now. And Kostic says, get that out of my house here. Back. Guarta now again, route one. That's a good launch. Ooh. But Tech comes out. Eats it up. Hits the turf. Lovely. 20 seconds. Get me the hell out of this game, everybody. I need a drink. Padoin yelling from the bench. Allegri yelling. Signaling the launch. Chested down from Vlahovic. Talk to each other. Played forward. Milik's on it. Oh, yeah. Shielded. Foul. That's going to kill game. We're on the ball now. This is it. It's over, everybody. Woo! Locatelli pops it forward to Milik in the corner. Played back for Wes. Played to Milik. It's out of bounds. But honestly, the game's done. End it, ref. Already at 40 seconds on top. Hey, there we go, everybody. It's in the books, baby. It's in the books. 3 points. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. But holy Christ, is that ugly? Is that ugly? Max Allegri, you're smiling at this one, brother. Oh, my Lord. Yes, I'm happy for it too. 8 clean sheets. What I didn't want to bring up during the game, because I didn't want to jinx it, was 8 clean sheets out of 11 opening matches, okay? The best defensive start Juve has ever had in its history, okay? Huge. But my God, I tell you, the balance in play needs to be much, much better. Second half numbers, as we look at the statistics, first half finished 73% possession to 27 for Fiorentina. The second half, we got up to 36% possession in the second half, all right? At the end of the day, man, 25 total attempts from them, 4 on target. Juve really didn't give them much of anything. In terms of Juve, though, 4 total attempts from us. Oh, I don't know. I don't like these games. I don't like these games. A little more balance for me is needed. But what did I say a big difference would be? As crazy as it sounds and whatnot, in this one, we needed the 2 big bodies up top. And it did shift things in the second half. And it made it a lot harder for them to mark off. 2 strikers playing close together. Not like Chiesa drifting and everything. And no fault to his own. But it is what it is. You guys, hit me with your man of the match. You guys are already doing it right now. McKennie from Jerry B. Nasty, man of the match. Shithousery at his finest. Yeah. I want more. But I will take the results. Man of the match, Rugati, Weston. Man of the match, Bremer. Tech. Miretti for the goal. Bremer. Kostic from Neville. Perfect Gortomuso. Oh. Yeah. In terms of the defense, like I said, I'm not worried about the defense. I'm not worried about it whatsoever. But, come on. We gotta play a little bit more. We gotta be a little bit better balanced. One mistake, and then we go. But, okay, Alex. Perfect Gortomuso. If you get a kick out of these games, you guys are sick and twisted. You're sick and twisted if you like it. I only like it now. That game felt like we were watching the same game for 1 week, okay? Just that 90 minutes felt like a week. Holy hell. At the end, the back line for me, all three of those guys, I thought Rugani was a little bit, some questionable positional decisions in the first half. Second half was clean with a couple of crucial clearances. Bremer cleared so much out of there and cleaned up so much. Gatti was good. Those guys were strong. Locatelli, defensively, monsters at the back there, okay? But, hey, it is what it is. And Dell says it didn't ever feel in jeopardy, to be honest. Look, defensively, we're strong. But, man, that is questionable to sit back on one like that so, just so aggressively deep, right? But at the end of the day, a big 3 points for Juventus, okay? And now we're 2 points back of the Nerazzurri, hanging tight in there. We've got a 4-point gap now between us and Milan after Udinese pulling out that victory. I love it. Peter Cavanier saying, Alberto, I love such wins because it is insulting to the other team. So this is dedicated to Comi. So, hey, you know what? I like that, Peter. I like that comment. I do like that. Because you know that they are going to be talking, and we'll cover the post-match conference and all that after tomorrow on the post-match podcast. Hope to see you all live. There's been a time change, so we're back to my 5:30 Pacific Standard Time has changed depending your time zone because the clocks went back an hour this morning. But we're going to cover what's said in the post-match. I expect I expect the same nonsense from Comiso, maybe even Italiano about the approach and everything, but we'll see what happens. At the end of the day, we challenge you to break us down, and you can't. That's the team we've become. Would we have pushed more if we didn't get that goal from Miretti? Probably, because at the start of that game, we were very, very willing to counterattack and do so very, very nicely. When Keane and Chiesa were subbed off, Milik and Vlahovic helped us a lot, and it looked much, much better. That's what this game needed. That doesn't mean that moving forward, we got to abandon Chiesa and everything, but that was needed. That was a good shift from Max Allegri. I will give him credit for that because the game needed that for sure. Okay? Alex saying, I don't think they managed the Fiorentina press properly and had to drop back. I think that was not the plan, but they managed to hold. At the end of the day, 3 points. The away games are going to make or break the title race for Juventus. Fino alla fine, Forza Juve. Positives, hey, the streak continues, okay? It's still only one blip, that blackout to Sassuolo. We have 8 clean sheets out of 11. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Okay? 26 points to Inter's 28. We've got Cagliari next. The Ranieri magic is coming to an end. Okay? Next game, Rabiot will be out. And I said, hey, get yourself, if you're going to get suspended, make sure you miss the Cagliari one, not the Inter match. Okay? So we got Cagliari, then international break, and then the big one, November 26th, against those Nerazzurri. Okay? But, hey, much appreciated. And, again, thank you, brother, for joining memberships. Thank you for gifting 10 memberships to some other subscribers. Everybody, stay tuned to the channel because there's going to be an opportunity to win the 8x10 signed King Kong. Okay, Giorgio Chiellini 8x10s with a King Kong tee. All right, big stuff. We are going to quickly go through match ratings. Drop your ratings quickly as we go through these players. I want to see where you stand on them, okay? So, keep in mind, these are sofa scores. Tech finished with a 7.7. For me, I have, 7.5. I'm fine with him. Big saves when he had to, and was very much in charge in the back, in the area there, okay? So, for me, there you go. Gatti at a 7.7 from SofaScore. Yep, at the back line, all at 7, over that's very, very hard, but they were so involved. That's why their ratings get higher. Sevens for me across the board with those guys, and that's a solid statement because seven's pretty high. If you want to go 7.5 across the back, that's fine. The SofaScore had Gatti at 7.7, Bremer 7.6, and Rugani at 7.2. I actually do agree because in the first half, some questionable moments from Rugani. Positionally, had him a little bit off, but sevens across the board, I'm happy there. Kostic at 6.5 ultimately did the work. And while we were struggling and frustrated with Kostic, I did say I don't think I would have taken him off because I was a little bit suspect and concerned about defensive duties with Illing and Cambiaso. So I think that this game called to keep him in. 6.5, sure, a half a point above, no problem. Rabiot at a 7, Locatelli at a 7, Moretti at a 7.4. I have Rabiot and Locatelli at a 7 for sure. I thought Moretti, after he scored the goal, questionable decisions, ball retention, everything. So maybe a 6.5 on Moretti there. It might be harsh, even though he scored the goal, but let's make it a 7 because he scored. Moise Kean with a 6.7, Chiesa with a 6.4. Chiesa at a 6, non-existent in this game. Didn't go down, didn't go up, stayed at 6. Moise Kean 6.5, sure, worked hard and whatnot. That's kind of my ratings, but man of the match, McKennie, he's at a 7.1 with SofaScore. I've got the guy at a 7.5 for my man of the match, to be honest. He was an absolute unit there. But at the back there, Bremer was a beast. Maybe Bremer, Charles, you're kind of right. Bremer should probably be the highest out of all of them, I think, at the back. Absolute unit. But I like these ratings here. We'll go through them. Luca at a 7. 8 for Tech, 7 for Gatti, backline, 7s across the board. Pino coming in here with 7.5 for Bremer, 7 for Rugani. Rugani at a 7 too. Bremer at an 8. Kostic, a 4. Man of the match, Bremer. Man of the match, Bremer. There you go. I give him mine to Big Mac. Wes, they played predominantly up that left side, and all they had on that left side was crosses. He never let them cut in. He never let them gain much of anything coming off that side. The other side for us had its moments where some suspect stuff was happening. McKennie was huge, but Bremer, a good, solid shout, everybody. Hey, it ain't pretty, but it looks the same at the table. Okay, 2 points behind the Nerazzurri, 28 for them, 26 for Juve. We keep the train rolling. Up next, Cagliari. We'll take a look at that. What's ahead? We'll take a look at this game in depth. We'll break everything down. We'll cover all the post-match coverage as well, because I'm expecting more tears from Rocco Comiso. But to you, Rocco, we can't rely on this style. We're going to cover that tomorrow on the post-match podcast as well. Again, drop a like here on your way out. Stay tuned to the channel for your opportunity to win those signed 8x10s and tees from Giorgio Chiellini. And again, thank you all for the support. This was a great watch along. Had a lot of fun, okay? If I'm going to be drugged through Catenaccio, you're all coming down with me, all right? So let's go. We'll see you in the morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We're going to cover it all right? And the thanks is all to you, everybody. You guys make these watch-alongs an absolute blast. Grazie tutti, okay? Go enjoy the rest of the weekends. We keep the train rolling. Another victory, another clean sheet for Juventus. Sempre, no matter what, no matter how we play, it's fino alla fine, forza Juve. Ciao tutti. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Take care. Yeah.